Letters written by former YouTube vlogger Ruby Franke's family shed light on how the mother became involved with now convicted licensed counselor Jody Hildebrandt. News specialist Shelby Lofton tells us how Utah plans to stop bad actors like Hildebrandt with new laws around licensing. Shelby?
Chosen to follow counsel and guidance that has led me into a dark delusion.
In the days before her sentencing, Ruby Franke's family came to her defense in letters sent to the judge. Her brother Bo said he also joined Jody Hildebrandt's online coaching service, Connections Classroom. He called it a cult, writing many of the teachings were reasonable and good, but that's what made the program so dangerous.
We receive complaints throughout the year on life coaching that kind of goes too far into the mental health therapy world.
Mark Steinagel, the director of the Utah Division of Professional Licensing, says most of the complaints they receive are about therapists crossing the line.
We actually appreciate that the legislature is asking the question, should this be regulated?
A proposed bill would change life coaching requirements in Utah, but the senator behind that piece of legislation said it will not be heard this session.
The legislature has a process called the Sunrise process for new professions, where you can really get into defining what the harm is and what should be the scope of practice defined to protect the public from that harm.
Steinagel said his office needs more time to study these factors and what other states have done before legislation is introduced.
What type of training they need, what type of certifications do they need? Do they need a background check?
Hildebrandt was a licensed counselor until September when she agreed to surrender it following her arrest. I asked if she could get her license back when she's released from prison if the laws stay as they are. Steinagel said it's possible.
We don't have any outright denials in our statutes, so we would take a look at everything. But I'm telling you, the more serious the crime, the less likely they're going to get a license back.
And could Connections Classroom continue to operate?
If it was just in the unregulated life coaching world, probably yes.
Steinagel said this is why he thinks life coaching should become regulated in Utah.
Where is the potential for public harm, and what do we tailor to address that public harm?
In Salt Lake City, Shelby Lofton, KSL 5 News.